G'day fellas, how you going today? Quiet Sunday afternoon. Thought we'd try one of the English beers, Scottish, sorry. Harviestoun. Old engine oil, rich, bittersweet, viscous. Crafted with a twist since 1983. Black ale, 6%, we'll give it a crack. Yeah, some of the beers I've had lately haven't been that good, they've been alright. Trying to find something a bit nicer again. Yeah, look at the head on that. That's a lovely head. That's just, oh, it looks delicious already, doesn't it? So the top of that, oh. Yum. I call that a black ale. It's getting towards a stout, but it's not quite. It's flavoured like a bit like a stout, but it's got a real black ale taste to it. That's great. Yeah, excellent. And if you see that one, 6%, that's alright. Give it a crack. Now I've got a couple of other little thingies here today. This one's Prachinerat, which is like the most famous of all the Thai images, and Buddhas. The big Buddha itself stands up at Pitsanulok, one of the old towns up country. Now I went there as a monk and pretty good, and this one's a pretty old one. We picked this one up along the way. I can't remember exactly, I've got that many of them. I had hundreds of these smaller ones, but I got rid of a lot. I gave them out to people, as you do if you're a good monk. You don't hold on to your things. And here we are. This is well, I'd say it's Japanese, going by the head, the shape of the hair and the robe. Chinese or Japanese, but I think this one's Japanese. Now this one was in a shop here, like a fine art shop, and they wanted a pretty packet for that. And as you can see, it's solid brass, very heavy. It took me a while to get that one for a half reasonable price. And then there's this one, which I bought at the same time as this other big one, and the two of them were like in the rare section. And this is, as you can see, it's a pretty old looking thing, and this come out of China, and it's 100% I reckon Chinese. But this one's got a bit of age to it. I don't know if you notice with the old brass images, they made them in pieces, not in one mould sometimes. So yeah, well that's he's got the nice mudra there in front of the heart. That's looking alright, isn't it? So that's a couple of the images I got here. Got a bit of a collection. I'm not sure what to do with them. I was going to offer them up to the Melbourne Museum. They've got quite a few Buddhist art pieces in there. Really nice Afghanistan Buddha from yeah, like 2,000 years old. It is absolutely fantastic. But I've got things older. I've got an old Ming Dynasty older table in there too. I'd have wanted nearly $4 grand for it. I got it down a little bit, but yeah, some of these things cost a pretty packet. I don't know, thinking of starting a meditation centre, and then a couple other ideas over the years, but hasn't eventuated. I haven't won Tats Lotto, so I haven't been able to stick $1 million into some project that I'd just like to get off the ground. I wouldn't mind starting a Buddhist university in Melbourne. I've had quite a few Buddhist people approach me to see if we can get it happening, but we need big bucks, and it doesn't happen overnight. And the Buddhist community here is very let's call it the Thais are in with the Thais, and the Laos are with the Laos, and the Khmers are with the Khmers, and the Chinese are separate, and the Vietnamese are different, and the Cambodians are separate. So it's a bit like your churches, you know, with all your denominations. So they're all over the place. No one's united. There's no big pool, you know, that we could draw on and make it, you know, something worthwhile. But anyway, it's getting there. It's thriving religion in Australia. It's the most common sense of all. Anyway, I'll leave you with that one. The old engine oil, black ale, pretty good. I like it. And I've got a 6-pack of them because I trusted in it. I like the Scottish beers. I've actually had a couple of nice ones lately, and that's one of them. And the other one was that elderberry one. Oh, that was delicious. Johnny enjoyed that too. Alright, I'll leave you with that one, fellas. Cheers.